Okay, welcome back everybody to an episode 2 of the Hugh Jass Motors playthrough of Car Dealer Simulator. Alright, I've got the Pulse already up for sale, but I need to make sure we are open. Not sure yet if we are or not. Oh, nope, we're not. Let's flip the sign around. Now we're open. We can continue the mission of selling the cars for their market value and nothing else. While we're waiting for our first customer, I think I'll go ahead and wash the truck since I've already got it here in the wash area. EX. We'll spray this down. Now, after I wash the truck, I'm going to go ahead and skip along from the first person who wants to make a bid, and then I'll pause it and jump ahead to whoever buys it for the price. But for the time being, let's wash the car and wait for somebody to show up. This truck was really filthy. And I could get the rust off of it right now if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit. Jump up on top. By the way, you press the space bar to jump. So get it all nice and done here. And yes, for the trucks, you have to do the bed. That is one of the things that's required as well. So jump up here and get it. Now it's just as easy to get it down from down below, but I was up here already. So we'll just hit it from up above. So far I still don't have anybody come in to look at the car, or at least not. Oh, I do have somebody there. One customer waiting. Let's go find out. They want to buy it, but I doubt they will. Nope, nobody's here. Okay. Why does it say customer waiting? Ah, now we got somebody. Oh my gosh, he's going with it right off the bat. Nice. All right.
Okay.
How's it going, kid?
Good.
Got a client
Good.
and the cash is in. Remember, it won't always be this smooth, but as long as you keep on top of things, you'll always come out ahead. Get back to work, because without more cars, there's no cash to be made.
All right. I'm going to finish washing my truck real quick, though. Partially done, and if I'm going to have to get a car, I'm going to have to make sure the truck's clean so I can go tow it. Although if it's drivable and it's close enough, I'll just go pick it up. Be easier that way. So I'll wash it and we'll take a look and see where it's going, where we have to go. But for right now, I'm not going to get the rust off the truck. I'm going to wait. That was fast in selling the car, but I'll take it. Wish all customers were that easy to deal with. Alright, rinse. And maybe we'll end up seeing what the red that's coming through on this truck. Because we do know it's red. Oddly enough, that's the same color that it was when I did my last playthrough. I painted it that way, but yeah, it was. I ended up making it red. It was originally blue. But My Cavaliero was red. My van was red, so I wanted to make the truck the same way. Let's get this rinsed off and then we can continue on and get another car. Like Sam said, you want to be able to get more money, Oh, I still have to go, excuse me, still have to go out to the junkyard too. We'll cover that. That's one of the things Sam wanted us to do. Now this video is not going to be as long, I hope, as the other one, as the last one. So, but we'll wait and see. This game is addictive, and you do spend a lot of time and effort trying to get things done, and before you know it, you've already used a lot of time. You've already been on the computer a long time. But I want to get this done. The truck's overdue. And at the beginning like this, you used a lot. You got a lot of towing to do. One of the other things I need to do too, and it has nothing to do with Car Dealer Simulator, is make a video for our class of 1981. We recently had another classmate pass away, and next year's our 45th reunion. So I want to do something to honor all the classmates we have lost over the last few years. Even dating back to the 80s after we graduated, when Leo Baum died, and then Danny Shaw in 88. Danny was my best friend. Alright, whoa! I'm sort of standing on the edge of the truck. Alright, now we're done. Truck's clean. I could change the plates, but I don't think I've got a plate in my inventory. Nope, just the tape. So I have to go back and get that. Alright, let's go see if we can get a car. Alright, reputation. We need to reach reputation level 3. So let's go in here and find a car. Oh, let's pay our bills first and see what we got. Nope, we got nothing. That's good. Alright, we got $12,000. At this point, we're in the range where we could get something like an off-road Canyon. I want to do poor again. I want to stay away from the Vanguards. They're not worth all that much money. Now, if I wanted to buy a couple cars, I could do that. Get them. We got another Pulse here that I can get for $5,200, but there's only one day left on that. The Strikers aren't worth very much. But we can get a UMX. And then there's this Pulse over here. Oh, let's start with the UMX and see where it's located. It's not very far away. So that's one I'll be able to walk to. Schedule a meeting for that. Exit out. Let's go buy that and see what we can afford for a second car. Because the more cars you buy, the better off you're going to end up being. Now, last episode I mentioned Roger's Bar. It's down over here. And this is actually where you're going to end up meeting Sam when you go to pay off what you owe him. See? Roger's Bar right there. This is also where you can get candy and cigarettes. Alright. Now, we've got the scanner. We can find out how much the value of it is right now. So we'll go to the scanner, hit E, scan the car, and we can find out what's wrong with it over here. There's a few things that aren't too good about it, but it's got good fuses. Battery could use a changing, and that's something we can do right now. So I'll probably go and buy a new battery for it just to increase the value a little bit more. Right now the value is at 5,072. It does need polishing, but we can't do that. It's got a little bit of bad body work, which we can do. So we'll try to try to get her below $5,000. You want to buy them at market value. All right. She only wants $3,800, which is what she had in the ad. I don't want to lowball her, because if you lowball them, and like it showed in the last video, and I apologize for that, I had an issue with the microphone that I didn't know about. You don't want, if you lowball them too much, they will start laughing at you, and you will never get a decent deal out of them, and you'll lose one of your offer strikes over here. All right, she wants $3,800 for it, and it's worth $5,000 at this point, so she's coming in low already. I'll offer her $2,000 and see what she says.
Stop. Cut.
3,051. Okay, she came down quite a bit. So we're going to go up to 2,500. Use everything that you can for your bargaining. All right, 2,800. All right, let's go 27. 27.51. We accept.
Good job.
Good job. All right. Now, I want to get a new battery, so I'll take the car over to the parts store to get a battery. Forgot to look at the day. It's Wednesday, so we're good. Alright. And I'm going to get some more plate repair kits while I'm here, too. I need at least 2. Alright. Battery is all the way down here. We'll buy 2 of those. Alright. Fuses were okay on this particular car, so I'm not going to fret about those, but I do want these. Now, you can carry 10 items on your person, plus whatever you want to put in the trunk, but I don't need to do anything really bad right now with that right now. Whoops, sorry. Car doesn't turn all that well. Alright, drive over here. Got the van in front of us. He ran the stop sign just like I did. Alright, since we're working on the car ourselves and I got a new email, that's probably going to be from the junkyard. Alright, let's drive it over here. We'll clean it up first. Move the truck out of the way. Alright. Go get the car. Generally, I do all the mechanics first. Mechanical stuff first, and then I take the rest off, and then I wash it. That's usually the best idea to do. But this early in the process in the game, when you don't have workers and you don't have the updated shops, it's easier just to wash it and then take it in to do the mechanicals and the rust repair since they're in the same shop. Okay, let's go ahead and change the battery. The battery is over here on this side underneath the fuse block. So highlight it. Alright, now the screws are here and here. Undo them. And then this one. Take off the clamps, remove the battery, hit tab to assemble, put the new battery in, attach your clamps, and then the screws. Alright, now the battery's done. Exit out of it. Now if I do a scan, you can see the battery is now at 100%. And the washing looks good, although we don't have the polishing still. Alright, now let's get rid of the rust. You go back to the wheel, grab your sandpaper, crouch down, and start de-rusting. Okay, the car is done. Spray painting's finished. Everything else. So let's get the scanner. We'll find out what the value is now. The value is $5,600. We paid $2,700 for it, so I'll make a little bit of money on it. But everything else looks good on this one here. The body work's finished. Right here you can see where that is. We have no muffler, no leaks in the catalytic converter, so we don't have to worry about patching. So we're doing okay on that. Alright, let's move the car. It's dark now, so we're not going to be able to sell it. But I'll get it advertised anyway. Alright, now, remember what I said about taking pictures and stuff like that? I don't want to do this in the dark. Although it really doesn't matter all that much, so I'm going to do it anyway. Camera. We're a little close, so we'll do that. There we go. We got the 3. And this will finish it off. Nice white camera, or white car. Alright, we'll go back here, and I'm going to keep the shop open anyway. Let's check my email too. Yeah, there's no harm in keeping your shop open 24/7, unless you don't want people wandering around on your property line. Alright. Take the pictures, photos, excellent conditions, 50% drivable. Alright, it's worth $61.80, and that's what I'm going to list it as. 6180. Place it, and we are good to go there. Now, let's check the email. Another vehicle near the junkyard. Abandoned vehicle near the junkyard. Okay. During a routine patrol near the scrapyard, we came across an abandoned vehicle. Car is rusty and clearly neglected, but appears to be fully operational. It is not. It is not running at all, so you will need the tow dolly. It's not listed as stolen in the registry. If you're interested, you can take care of it. Better for it to end up in good hands. Yada, yada, yada. Come and pick it up. Use it on the map. Go over to the thing. Officer done. All right. Now, I want to buy another car, too. We have $8,000. The one we're going to get from the junkyard is going to be free. So we won't have to worry about that one at all. Newest cars, we got another 600C here. But I want something drivable. And I want it in poor condition. So we're going to find out what we get. More Vanguards, Striker, the Pulse, another Striker, Vanguard, and a Pulse. Alright. This one is 5450. This one is 5325. This one is got more miles on it, and that's not important right now. For the simple fact is that we're going to have the odometer manipulator coming up. All right, let's go ahead and find out where this is located. Ooh, that's way out there. I don't want to use the trailer if I can help it. So let's check this one and see where it's located. That one's just right around the corner from us. So we're going to go on this one, go get this one. Schedule a meeting. All right, let's go get the car. We know where it's located, right over here. Like I said, you don't want to get a car that's treated this early in the game. It just doesn't make any sense. Buy everything that you can that's in poor condition so that you can fix it up yourself. Let's find out how much it's worth and what's wrong with it. Okay, the battery's good on it. You want them in the green. There's no holes in the exhaust. It does need wash polished and it's got some body work issues. All right. $64.74 is what it's worth. Let's see how much. All right.
Kid, almost forgot to tell you. There's an app on your PC for paying the bills. I might be the owner, but right now you're the one taking care of things just fine. Oh, and while you're at it, don't forget about your old pal Sam, huh?
In other words, you got to pay Sam his take of the business. It's not very much, so it's no great big deal, but you still have to pay him. Okay, $54.50. He wants about $1,000 less than what the car is worth, so I'm going to go $4,000.
Oh, no.
He came down quite a bit. Let's go 4,500. 48.
I don't know.
We'll go
Maybe.
up to 47.
That thing.
He'll meet us in the middle. That one will
I
accept.
don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Good. All right. Drive it back to the garage. And we're going to get this one ready for sale too. Maybe I can get it done before the day starts. But we'll have to wait and see. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I got somebody who wants to buy the car, so let's go find out what they're going to give me for it. My guess is no, they're not going to give me what I want. Proposed 5129. Sorry, you're not getting that. All right, we'll go back to sanding it. And I was right in the middle of sanding the back of it here, and then over on the sides. See, the problem is it's a yellow car and the yellow highlights, so it's going to be difficult to do this. I got somebody else who wants us to buy the car. Alright, let's go find out. My guess is probably no. Oh, wow. Frank wants it. Alright. Same price. Good deal.
Okay.
We're on the right
okay.
path, kid.
Good.
But I think it's time to step up our game. Check the PC for some upgrades we can make to the business.
I'm going to finish this first. Be back in a bit. Alright, we're back with our little lemon. Don't say it. Alright, it's all done. Plate's been changed on it. Let's see if we can sell it real quick. Alright.
Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no. Oh, didn't want the flashlight.
Hell no!
Alright. Go in here, let's get the thing open, get the thing listed. Down there. Oh, shoot, forgot to take the pictures. Let's go take pictures real quick. By the way, it will not let you sell the car unless you do take pictures of it.
Hell no!
Alright. That meets the qualifications, so we'll go back in here. Put the car up for sale. Hopefully get somebody who goes for our price. Add advertisement, select the car, images. 57% drivable, 8,064. We're going to make quite a profit off of that one. Alright, oh, now I got to go in here and Sam wants me to do an upgrade. Now, the one upgrade we can do right now is the office. And what this one does is cleans it up. If I go to level 2, it's going to cost $3,000 to upgrade it. I've got $10,000 right now. So, let's upgrade this to level 2. Alright. Now we got somebody who wants it. Sam, kid, I forgot to tell you, check the workshop. I left you a tool in there that might come in handy for odometers. There's the odometer tool. I'll have to do that the next time around. Let's see what this guy wants to offer for it. Oh, wow. He wants it for the price.
Hell no!
We're doing that one.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. Pay bills, blah, blah, blah. Let's go pay the bills real quick. Now, I can do that from the tablet. Bill payment. Sam's cut. Yeah, only $25. Alright, now, we need to go out to the junkyard. I don't have any other cars right now. Find the surprise from Little Sam. Oh yeah, the odometer. Let's go do that real quick. It's right here in the garage. Right there. Oh, that's the putty. Sorry. Oh, there it is. Now that odometer you got to be really, really careful of using. Where's my trailer? Trailer! I thought it was over here. Where'd the trailer go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's go get the truck. We'll see what's out at the junkyard waiting for us. It's usually either a Vanguard or a Striker. Could also use some new plate repair kits. Buy them in bulk because you are going to use them. Alright. Now, taking off down First Street. Fastest way to the junkyard is right here. Good thing the light's green. We'll get this one fixed up, put it on the lot, sell it. Now this is the shortcut up to the junkyard. Look for that fuel sign. Speaking of fuel, if you run out and you don't realize it, that you're even getting close, you can do an emergency fueling. That's acceptable from the tablet and from the computer. Of course, the computer's not going to help you much. All right, selling vehicles at the junkyard. At the junkyard, you can sell damaged vehicles without losing reputation. Park the vehicle in the shed. The vehicle's price will be displayed at the top once you hit the lever. That's the lever right there. All right. These are the junk cars that you can buy eventually. None of them run. Not sure where that other car is, but we got a Vanguard, we got the Striker, and we got a P4. When you have the money, this is the car. This is one of them you want. These things are generally worth around $30,000, but you don't necessarily want to buy it until you buy this beauty for $30,000. And it's well worth it. Talk to him to get parts. Now, there's supposedly a car over here at the junkyard. Not seeing it. So we need to find the free car. It used to be right over here, but they don't do that anymore because they got the 3 sales going on. So we need to find the junk car. Maybe this is it over here. Nope, that's not it. Said it was over by the scrapyard. They're going to make us look. Not one of those. It's not that. Not those. Oh, it's around somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Right now, we can't fix anything up, so getting these 3 is not an option, unless you want to just store them on your lot for the time being. Okay, car, where are you? Over by the scrapyard, but I'm not seeing anything yet. Still not seeing anything. The cop lied to me. Alright. If I drive around, maybe I'll find it. Gotta be around somewhere. Be back in a bit. Okay, back at the shop. Never did find that car. The only ones that were over there that I saw were the ones that cost something. So, and those aren't ones we want to buy right now because we can't fix them up. So, let's see what I've got. I've got $15,000 to buy a new car. Condition, we want drivable. Poor. Search. Alright, we got Vanguards galore. Strikers and more Vanguards and that one Pulse that's way out in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Now, what I can do is if all these are close enough, I'll mark all of them as favorites. And see where they're located, if they're not too far away. Now, this one's over on 2nd Street, so that's not too far. I can schedule a meeting for that. This one I don't want. That one I may have just made the meeting for. I don't know. Schedule a meeting for that one. Yeah, that one's not far from here either. Now, go up to favorites. Then you can choose the click on the car. This one's drivable, poor condition, but they want $4,100 for this Vanguard. And this is just down the street. So we want to schedule a meeting for that. Now we're going to be getting up near the end of our budget here pretty soon. That one's way out in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to pass on that one. $3,100 for this one, and that's over on 2nd Street. Got 2 of them that are actually pretty close together. Striker. That one's close. Now you want to be sure that you don't go over. That one's on 2nd Street as well, not far from the shop. This is the only Vanguard, and I'm going to trash that. All right, let's go out and do some meetings. See if we can get some budgets. Now all of them were able to be used. Now let's go over here to this one. I know I've got one right down the street. It's over on the other side of the road. And we'll run over and pick that up. Now we know from the asking price for all these vehicles that we can get them easy enough and well within our budget, even with negotiating, so that's not a big deal. What I eventually want to do is get up to getting a Canyon. Alright. This Vanguard, let's go to scanner. E. It's worth $4,800. Battery's okay. Has 4 holes in the exhaust, so we'll have to fix that one up. Alright, let's get her down. She wants 4,100. She's only coming in 700 less than what its value is. So let's go 2,000. And now she's laughing. This is what happens when you're laughing. I will not get a good deal out of her on this one. I would have to come up to 3,000 to do it. 3.6. She only went down about 500, which is okay. But I lost a strike out of it. This is where candy would help. Don't offer cigarettes to the women. It's only candy. All right. Not a great value, but I can live with it. This is a car that I'm not going to be able to flip for very much. Get it back to the garage. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy a lot more vehicles at these lower prices in order to do what I need to do. I didn't get off as much off on this one as I needed to. All right, let's go get the other ones. I've got 3 over on this side and 1 over on that side. Now I know that one is up on 2nd Street. Oh, I do have one just down the street there. So let's go do that one. Roughly the same position where I got the other car. Just down the road from it. It's a shame we can't run faster. At this rate, it's going to take forever to get the tow truck. You want the flatbed if you can help it. It's a striker. E. It's worth $2,700. Needs a new battery. No exhaust holes, so that's good. And what does she want for it? $26,500 or $26.50. That's not terrible. She's about $100 less. Let's go $1,500. Seriously? I was only 1,000 less. Forget that. I don't want that striker. The striker's not worth that. At the most that you can get the striker would be, you could sell the striker for maybe $3,000 at most, even with it fixed up. They're just not worth it. Oh, do I have anything close? They're all up on 2nd Street. Except for the one that's all the way out on 1st Street. I've walked that one before. So we'll go to that one first. Yeah, I like it when people laugh at you and stuff like that for those low-level cars. I mean, for the higher-level ones, I get it. You got to adjust your asking price for it. So if you've got somebody who's bidding, who has a vehicle that's worth $30,000, and that's what they're asking for, you're going to get them down to a reasonable amount. Let's go up to First Street. You're going to get them down a reasonable amount if you lowball them by about $5,000. They will come down dramatically. But it has to be way below the asking price. I had to stop at the gas station and get some more license repair kits too. I'm over here, I might as well. I'll show you guys what you need to do. This, when you get the gas station, your little gas station open, this is where you're going to come to fill it up. Fill up the tank to take back over to your shop. Alright, let's see. This is where you buy the cigarettes and the candies. The repair tape, the kits. Let's get 5 of them for now. You can get extra gas can if you want to carry it around with you, and all your fuses are here as well. And this is where you buy the fuel trailer once you get it. Alright, here we are. Didn't have to go too much further from the gas station. Scanner. Always scan it. Alright, $1,900 for this thing. It needs a new battery and it's got 2 exhaust holes in it. Alright. Alright, $1,850. Not much. Let's go 1,000. Seriously, $800 off and you didn't want it?
Friend, this is purely ridiculous.
Forget it then.
No, this is bonkers, man.
Yeah, I like doing that. If they're being utterly ridiculous about it and won't even take $800 off on it as a negotiating, then they can just go. I don't have any use for them. That's fine with me. Alright, let's go up here. Got one on one side and one on the other. Yeah, you got people taking only $100 off of their price, but won't even bother negotiating when you're out underbidding them by $800, trying to get some money off of it. And the car's not worth anything more than $1,900. That's where you draw the line. Alright, there's the shop. Alright. Here's the car. Like I said, the Vanguards really aren't worth it. And this one's really dirty. $3,800 for this one. Battery looks good, no exhaust hole, so this one's going to be pretty close to that. Let's see what she wants. $3,700, not much off of it, so let's go down to $2,500. Sorry, not paying that much for that car. 2 more. I'm just not going to bid high for something that's not going to give me much of a profit later on. 3,800 for that one was way too high. She wanted 3,700 for it. I'm not going to go $100 less, only $100 less. All right, this one over here. Let's see what we get out of that. Another striker. Oh, $2,200 for this one. It has 4 exhaust holes. Now this one, at its best, it's only worth about $5,000. 1950. That's pretty much what the value of the car is. A little bit less. So he's being okay on that. Let's go 1,500.
No. Got it, buddy.
16. 1640 is good. I'll take it.
All right, let's do this.
I'll fix the exhaust holes on it. This thing is basically a Volkswagen Rabbit. Alright, we'll get that back there and wash it. Alright. We got one more to look at. One thing I'd like to see him do is get some more older type vehicles as well. Or sports cars. We've got the Caballero later on, and eventually we'll have the Phantom Thunders. But I'd like to see a bigger, more valuable car. Something that we could sell at a higher price. Now some of them like the Zen Motors Journey, some of those can be worth $160,000. Alright. I think this one up here is another Vanguard. So I want to start getting the trucks here pretty soon. Yep, it's another Vanguard. It's worth $3,800. No exhaust holes. Battery's decent. Alright, what's he want? Price is $3,100. Pretty much where the value is on that. Let's go $2,500. Ooh, he came way down.
I don't know.
I could have started him off at 2,000.
Let's think about it. This.
2,520.
I don't. Okay.
Okay. The car you see over here at the right is the Phantom Thunder. It's like an old school GTO. It's got Pontiac tail lights. Sort of like a mixture between one of the old Dodge Charger and the GTO. Oh, turn on your lights, hit L. Now I'm going to do this one a little backwards. I'm going to go ahead and park this car in here and start working on it in here while the other one is, while I wash the other one. Alright. Let's get these washed. So much nicer not having to do this myself. It's very tedious work. But when you're doing it by yourself, this is what you get. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I have one more car to scrape the rust off of, but in the meantime I've got both Vanguards ready to go, so let's get them advertised. Add advertisement car. We'll go with the white one first. Add the photos. 55% drivable, so 5257 is what I'm going to be asking. Post an advertisement for the blue one. Add the photos. Value 6406. 6406. Oop. There we go. Post it. Alright, let's see if anybody bites on them. Not yet. Well, we'll see what happens here. Oh, somebody wants one. He wants the white one. Oh, yeah. All right, there we go.
All right, partner. That's the good deal.
Reject. You're not getting that one. All right, new email. Let's check that before I go back to the car. Oh, more than likely it's the guy who the Great Southern Wreck Trend. Hello, do you know about the wreck heap in the southern part of Winston Springs? I hope so. I spotted a wreck there. Lou Lane. Alright, now that one is probably the one that's located over like behind the gas station. Alright. Give me what I want? Nope. Alright, let's get the striker done. Ted Striker? Okay, somebody wants it. Nope.
Alright, alright.
Not getting it, dude. Alright, I don't remember if this car has exhaust leaks or not, so let's find out. It has 4. Alright, drop in under the hood. Pardon me, I'm eating dinner too, so. Let's find those leaks. There's one. There's another. There's one. There's probably one on the other side. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's over here. All right. We got it. All right, let's see what this person wants to do. Hey, she's giving me what I want. There you go.
Great job. Woo!
Good job, kid. All right. Let's get some rust off. And I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And the striker is finished. Let's get some pictures of it. It won't net us a whole lot of money though. So, it is what it is. Alright, let's go back to the office. And list the car. Striker. Blue. Alright. See? It's only going to be $29.15 for it. I didn't get all that much either. I did realize something. I didn't roll back the odometer. But that's okay. I'll hold off on this car's not worth that much. See if anybody bites on it. Oh yeah, we got somebody here. Let's see. Nope. Forget it. Alright, I'll be back as soon as we find a buyer. As Janine Melnitz says in Ghostbusters 1, we got one!
Yeah!
Say goodbye, Striker.
Woohoo! Ah!
Ah. Alright. Let's see what I got going here. I think I've already paid my bills. Nope, I haven't. Pay them. Alright. Let's see what car I've got. I don't think I can do any upgrades yet. Oh yeah, I can upgrade the body shop. There we go. Oh, and the car wash too, and the gas pump. The body shop's the one that's worth the most. You want to get that one up because it's going to take some time to do. Alright, that's going to only give me $10,000 left. So I'm not going to do any more upgrades right now, although the car wash is worth it. I've got to buy a car for less than $10,000. Drivable. Poor condition. Search. Oh, we got a CargoWise, but that's more than my budget. The Andante's more, unless I can get them down, but they won't. If you've got less money, it's not. They're not even going to talk to you. You won't be able to do it. The 600. Okay. 7. I barely qualify for this CargoWise P4. This is a good. They're not even going to let me do it. Oh, that's because I'm $5 short. Great. All right. If I do the UMX 600C, I can get a little bit more for it, and then I'll be able to spend more on the CargoWise. I'm going to favorite that. Let's go schedule a meeting for this one. This is not far down the road. That's just down to my right. Let's go get us a car. It's on the other side of the road. By far the 600C, out of all the cars that are lower value, that's the one that you want to get. Because they resell pretty good. They have a decent value. Now once I get this one and get it sold, fixed up and sold, I'll be able to buy that P4 cargo van. P4 is a good step up. The P3 is worth more, though. But once I can fix up the P4 and sell it, we're gonna make quite a bit. All right, scanner. E. This thing's got some rust to it. It's worth 34. It needs a little body. It needs a lot of body work. It could use a battery, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right. E. He wants 3,300 for it, so he's just barely below the price. I got to get him way down.
No, no, no.
At least
Got
he didn't
it,
laugh
buddy.
at me. 27. He came way down. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna meet him a little closer to the middle. Let's go 22. 26. 25. It's gonna be the middle ground, and then I'll accept that one.
Sounds reasonable.
All right, go back to the shop. Wash this puppy up. Whoa, boy, this thing's got some bad suspension. Which I can't do about until I upgrade the actual mechanical shop. Alright. Now, one thing you'll notice is right over here to the right, that building now is our body work. That's where we'll do the body work. Alright. Let's get out and wash this piece of antiquated equipment. Alright, I'll be back after I'm done washing it. And done, okay, I forgot that I was going to show the new tools for taking care of the car and getting the rust off. There's your grinder. So let's get down here and get to business. See how much faster that is than using that sandpaper? This is why you want to do the body shop upgrade first. I mean, the car wash is very valuable because the waxing and polishing will add more value to the car. The thing is that you want to be able to get done a lot quicker so that you can get more cars, and the grinder's the way to go. Thing is you got to be careful about where you aim for it, because otherwise you're going to be possibly doing more body work than you think you will. So be careful about where you start it. Do it in little bits and pieces. That you don't overdo it. Now, if the bad guy shows up, there's only one place for him to go. He'll go after the vehicle that he sees as the most vulnerable. In that case, it's my pickup truck. Now the puttying is the same on this, but like it shows, the grinder is new. as is the orbital sander that you'll get to use to get the putty off. So you want to be careful about how much you do, or otherwise you could end up over puttying the car. Not that it costs anything, but it's expensive as far as your time goes. All right. This is what I mean about it being tedious. The first person you want to be able to hire, if you can, is your body guy. Because this does take an enormous amount of time. Time that you won't have as you get more cars to sell. By the way, once you get an employee, you can fire them too. Especially if you can't afford to pay them every single day. Alright, there's that one. See now, oh, that's the odometer. I don't need the odometer yet. Well, yeah, I got it. I'll go ahead and show everybody. What you do is you go to the side of the car, use the odometer. Now, over here, you've got all the numbers. Use the D key to move it. All right? In this case, this one, we don't want to move that one, or otherwise that needle will jump like crazy. What you do is get to the second number, then you hit the red dial, and you turn it, and watch the numbers go down. As that needle gets higher, the more likely you're going to get into the red. If you go too far, you can't set back the odometer. See how fast that jumped? I'll try it a little bit here. Whoop, and it jumped some more. Alright, that's good enough. Usually I stop before it gets there. Alright, go back to the puttying. And X. Slather it on. Everyone's seen this one before, so I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, this is the orbital sander here. See how much quicker that is when you go to sand down the putty? I'm going to keep it here because the paint gun is next. And I do mean paint gun. No more rattle can. Alright. Now back here. That one. By the way, you don't have to lean on getting the cracks and the door, things like the doors and stuff like that. Generally, if you do that, if you leave them alone, it'll auto-complete. Okay. Finish the front. And there we go. Now the paint. Notice how much better that is and how much smoother it sprays. No more rattle can. The area of effect is larger too. If you stand far enough back, it'll get a bigger range. Once I get this done, it'll go into the garage and we'll fix the mechanicals with it as much as we can. Battery, exhaust leaks, things like that. I gotta remember to change the license plate too. Let me get this done. Alright, this side. I've always liked this color gold on these cars. A very nice rich color. Alright, that one's done. Now let's get in, back it out. Pull it into the garage. Whoop. Alright, let's grab the scanner. See what we got wrong. It's got no holes. And the battery's okay, and I don't have a backup. I'm not going to put the one I've got in there. I paid $2,500 for it, and it's worth $47. Alright. Get it out here. It's overnight, so I'm not going to be able to sell it. Take the pictures. Tab. Picture. For a little bit. Another one at night. Oh well. Alright. Go ahead and get it listed for somebody who can buy it the next day. Advertisement. UMX 600. Add photos. 44% drivable. 5,079. 5079. Alright. The car is listed. Let's check the bills. Nothing yet. Oh, I do have something. Okay. $151. Whoop-de-doo. Alright. Now, I still can't get another car because I'm down. The newest ones, I've got a couple UMCs and then a Striker. None of which I want. I still want to be able to buy that van. The Andante's worth it. And definitely the Cargo P4. Alright, this is going to be a good place to stop it. Thank you all for watching.